Perhaps you have seen the reports of the measles and whooping cough and meningitis outbreaks, so far limited in different parts of the country. Health officials say that is due in part to some parents choosing not to have their children vaccinated. And experts warn that decision, often emotionally driven, puts children at risk. Our report on this tonight from our chief science correspondent, Robert Bazell.
Take a shot. 2 years ago, Matt Lasik, now 5, contracted meningitis, a severe brain infection.
And the doctor looked at me and he said, "Your son is going to die. He doesn't have much time."
Matt's mom, Kelly, soon learned her son had a bacterial infection called HIV, an illness usually prevented by routine immunization.
He put his head down.
But because she had heard that vaccinations might cause the developmental disorder autism, she decided not to get Matt vaccinated.
You don't have to fight the octopus yourself. Honestly, I never really understood how serious and the risk that we put our son at.
After extensive treatment, Matt recovered. His is one of 5 childhood HIV cases in Minnesota in the past 3 years, including 1 death.
3 of the 5 children who had this terrible invasive infection had not received vaccine because of parental refusal. And that is really very troubling.
Part of the problem, officials say, was a temporary shortage of vaccine. But they say the larger worry is that when some parents stop vaccinating their children, many germs circulate more easily through the entire community. Even though some parents of children with autism feel very strongly that vaccines played a role in their children's condition, a special federal court ruled recently there is no evidence to back that claim, and many public health officials hope the decision will start to change parents' minds.
The court's decision is an affirmation of science and good medical practice and great public health, and I think it is clearly a step in the right direction.
A list of organisms.
A step every major health organization says we need to protect children from diseases that have been all but eradicated in this country, but still pose a threat. Robert Bazell, NBC News, New York.
When we continue in